Get him, Charlie. Get him. Get him, Charlie.
Northern State this week, they're 0-4, but I imagine you can't be taking them lightly as an 0-4 team.
Yeah, without doubt. They've lost to two national-ranked teams. They lost in overtime. They lost at St. Cloud. And I think that's our challenge, is to realize that they're a better football team than the record shows, and you see that on film, and they are. They're scoring a lot of points. They just they're giving up too many, obviously. But right now, we just got to get that mental block out of the way that they're better than their record.
Really good rushing numbers, almost 1,000 yards already through 4 games. Did you expect to be a power running team this year?
Well, that was the goal, and it's good up to this point, and we got to keep it up. You know, I think the positives are in the running game. It keeps the defense off the field. Another positive, we're just not having a lot of penalties out there on the field either, so those things have been great so far.
Yeah, no penalties. It seems like you guys are running a more efficient game this year around. Would you agree with that? Something like that?
Yeah, we're just playing clean football up to this point. You know, kind of a workman-like attitude, so to speak, and that's going to be a key to be able to do that, handle both trenches on each side of the ball this weekend.
How do you feel about the matchups this weekend going into it, and how your offense and defense can play against Northern?
Well, it's, you know, on paper we match up pretty good. They're giving up a bunch of points. We've been scoring them. You know, our defense is holding people down, so hopefully they can do that. And I just think the whole key is just the mental approach to going out there and trying to play on the road.
Last week you guys got a nice win against Moorhead. That had been a pretty satisfying win for you guys.
It was, you know, I mean, you come out and you play a tough game and the score shows it. So, I mean, we had a lot of confidence going in, but Moorhead's one of those teams you can't just take for granted, and we came out and we hit them hard. So.
You got another team this week that I suppose now with your record, people are expecting you to beat. Northern's 0-4, but I imagine they're going to probably pose a tough challenge for you guys on the road. What are you doing to prepare for them?
We're just being assignment sharp, and Northern's not a bad team. Their skill positions are great, and they've lost a couple ranked teams. They lost in overtime, so we're definitely not taking them for granted, and we'll come out hard.
Through 4 games, your guys' rush defense has been pretty solid. I think you're only allowing about 80 yards a game, number 2 in the conference. What's been the key to that number this year?
Just getting to the ball, and it's been a suffocating defense is the word I like to use, and we've just been getting to the ball and going crazy, basically.
And then the other thing that's been good about the defense is in red zone situations. You guys have got some key stops, and you guys are one of the best red zone defenses in the league. What's inside the 20 that makes it happen for the defense?
I don't know. It's just one of those bend but don't break philosophies, and I don't know. It's frustrating when they get down there, but then I guess we just buck it up and keep them out. And that's what wins games. So.
How are things going for you as a starter this year?
Good. I mean, the coaches prepare us well for the games, and that's been the biggest thing. You know, you watch film, you get the scouting report, and you just trust in your reads and your assignments. So.
I want to talk a little bit about last week's win against Moorhead. That had been a satisfying win for you guys.
Yeah, it was. You know, I thought it was very businesslike, like Coach Tisch called it. You know, we just kind of went out there and took care of business, and you know, I think we had a little bit of a hangover over the big win over Winona, but you know, we knew it was a team that we could beat, and we knew we were a better football team than them, and I thought it was nice that we just came out and did our job.
Did you expect to be a power running team coming into this season and where you're at now?
I knew it was going to be more improved because of, you know, Solers obviously did a good job, you know, a couple times he played a few games for Ghetto last year, and we knew Brian was going to be a huge asset for our running game, and we thought, all 5 guys with the whole line improved, so we knew it was going to be better. I think Cropland was a very nice surprise as well, so, and it's been huge. I mean, plus, you know, me and Lance have, you know, kind of wanted to work on our run game as well. You know, I had, you know, obviously had the pass game down last year, but I wanted to make it a goal to, you know, have my run game a little bit better this year. So, and I worked on that in the offseason, and I think, you know, all aspects of the run game have improved.
The other thing that's really improved too is third down conversion rate. I know that was just, you guys fought that a lot last year, is getting into third down situations and just not converting them, and I think you guys are top 2 or 3 in the league.
Yep.
So far this year. What's been the difference on third down?
I think we're just a lot more confident. You know, I think last year we kind of panicked a little bit and we gotten ourselves into third and long situations, whereas this year it's been a little bit more third and short kind of stuff. And I think we've been a lot more confident that we can move the sticks, and you know, and we've done a lot better job executing, so which has obviously paid off for us.
Northern this week, they're an 0-4 team, but I imagine you guys aren't preparing for them like an 0-4 team.
No, they're not. They played some good teams, you know, and you know. They had a close game with Upper Iowa, had a heartbreaker, so, you know, this isn't a game that we can afford to drop. You know, it's a North Division game, so with the goals that we have this year, you know, we can't afford to come out and lay an egg.